Welcome to our animation project presentation. The name of our group is Potato, and our group members are Thant Ko, Zan Nyan, Rory Yin, and Wai Yan Moe Lwin. Our Potato group proudly present the animation called Trees Matter. The responsibilities of our group members are as follows. We work together in story development, character design, storyboard development, in preparing the presentation slides. Thant Ko in drawing group logo and storyboard, and also in animation as main and coloring. Wai Yan Moe Lwin in animation and coloring. Zan Nyan in presentation preparation as main, and me in video and audio editing for animation video. The three characters of our animation are the first one is Shan, and his personalities are protective and caring. The second one is Robo, and his personalities are cruel and greedy. The third one is Lily, and her personalities are forgiving and hardworking. The story title is Trees Matter and based on two SDG goals such as 13 climate action and 15 life on land. The two genres are fantasy and environmental fiction. Let's dive into the story. There was a forest spirit named Shen living peacefully in a forest with a sprout called Lily. A robot named Robo wanted to sell woods by cutting Shen's trees. Shen defended his home against Robo, but he lost. Before he died, he protected Lily by covering her with vines and made her sleep. All the trees were cut down and sold. Climate changed, and Robo was frightened as he lost his home by lightning. Lily woke up from her slumber and saw that the climate changed and tried to prevent it. Robo saw less disastrous climate near Lily and started regretting that he cut down all the trees. He then realized the importance of trees and started planting trees together with Lily.
Hello, my name is Wai Yan Moe Lwin, and I'm talking about sequences, scenes, and shots which are included in the story. First of all, sequence 1 includes 3 scenes. Scene 1, 2, and 3. And it introduces characters and their motives. Scene 1 introduced the protagonists Shan and Lily. Scene 2 introduced antagonist Robo, and Scene 3, trees were cut down by Robo. Sequence 2 consists of 4 scenes, scene 4, 5, 6, and 7, and it focuses on the fight between Shan and Robo. In scene 4, Shan and Lily went towards Robo. In scene 5, Shan and Robo had started to fight. In scene 6, Shan lost, so he hit Lily. In scene 7 is about Shan's death. Sequence 3 contains 2 scenes, scene 8 and scene 9, and it describes the Robo's action after he won and the consequences of that. In scene 8, all the trees were cut down. In scene 9, climate change and lightning hit Robo, so he lost his arm. Sequence 4 includes scene 10, 11, and 12. It's about Lily's character development and Robo's redemption. In scene 10, Lily woke up and saw what's happening, so she started planting trees. In scene 11, Robo realized he was wrong and regretted, so he changed his mind and helped Lily planting trees, and Lily accepted him. In scene 12, a few years had passed, the forest had regrown and Robo was protecting the forest and Lily. For scenes in the trailer, scene 1, 2, and 3 are included for sequence 1, and scene 4, 6, and 7 for sequence 2, scene 9 for sequence 3, and scene 10 for sequence 4 are included in the trailer. Now the camera shot. There are 7 shots in sequence 1, scene 1. These are shots for sequence 1, scene 2, and 3. There are a total of 5 shots. For sequence 2, scene 4, 6, and 7, there are also a total of 5 shots. For sequence 3, scene 9, there is a 1 shot, and for sequence 4, scene 10, there are 2 shots. These shots are included in the trailer. So now, let's watch our animation.
my name is Zan Nyan and I'll be talking about story development, character development, storyboarding, and references. Our story development starts by a story draft, character design, and story and character confirmation. Our storyboard scenes and short draft discussion start on September 7, which is by then confirmed by September 11. We discuss our trailer scenes and animation creation method, choosing and installing application on September 12th. We assign works for each member of the group, which we discuss for animation character design and colors. We started our first animation process on September 15th, which is hard, so we reassign work for each member of the group. Our animation line frames are done by September 24 and coloring done by September 25. Our animation video final editing is done on September 26th, and we finalize our PowerPoint on September 27th. This is the initial story summary, and this is the finalized summary of the story, which is a reference to page 4 of these PowerPoint slides. And these are the initial sketches of the character for Shen, Robo, and Lily. And these are the nominations from more of the new character designs. These are the initial confirmation before storyboard, and these are the final confirmation for animation before we started our animation. And this is the initial storyboard sketching, which is followed up by dividing the sequences, and these are the final drawing for the storyboard. This is the final storyboard in detail and description done, and these are the references for our group logo, which is a reference taken from a cat wearing sunglasses, and a credit conflicts, which is a reference taken from Netflix logo. And the follow-ups are the references for the audio.
Hello, I am Thant Ko and I am going to explain about the rest of the animation process. For animation technique, we choose digital animation, and at first we draw the sketch line and create a keyframe, and then we test the draft animation. After testing the draft animation with the keyframes, we insert in between frames and create a smooth animation. And then we trace sketch drawing with a better line drawing, and finally we choose color for each character background, and then we color it, and then we got the animation scenes. After drawing every animation scenes, we discard, combine, edit, and insert sound effect. Then we finalize it by maintaining the duration of the animation. This is the application we use for our animation, and we have to spend around 2 hours to get only a 2 to 3 seconds of animation, and coloring it also took some time, around 30 minutes to 60 minutes. We face many challenges during our animation process, and we are not familiar with script writing, and we are not familiar with creating animation, so it is also difficult to use some animation tools. Also, we have some technical error and some application crash while we are drawing, so we have to draw some frame again and again. And it was difficult to draw identical character in each frame, and it was also difficult to maintain the character design from one animator to another. We also don't have enough time to create a proper animation. But we got some strength by doing group work, and every crew member have their own ability like preparation, thinking, drawing, video editing, and so most of our group discussion one way, and we got some satisfying results. For comparison between initial thought and final results, at first we thought animation might be fun, but when we really did it, it is really difficult, and it is time consuming. It took many steps to develop the raw idea into the final product. We learned the basic principle of the animation production, and we also learned that we should appreciate every animator for their hard work, and we should support them by watching from official streaming website. Thank you.